Hi, in this video we're going to add or subtract algebraic fractions where prior factorisation of the denominator is required. So if we just write this out again, so we've got a third minus 7 over 24x plus 6. As I said, we should always try to see if we can factorise the denominators first, and we'll see why there might be an advantage to doing that. So if we look at this 24x plus 6, I can see that can be factorised. We can take out a factor of 6, and therefore we could write this as 7 over 6 brackets, and then 6 times what is 24x? Well, it's 4x, and 6 times what is the plus 6? We get the plus 1 here. So, okay, we factorise that. Now remember, to add or subtract fractions in general, whether they're algebraic fractions or not, we need the same denominator. And if we have the same denominator, then we could just subtract these numerators like this, right? But these have to be the same first. Now, I can see that the 3 and the 6 have a common factor 3. Now, to turn that 3 into a 6, so it's the same as this, I could just multiply the numerator and denominator by 2. So let's do that first. So I'm going to get now 2 over 6, subtract 7 over 6 brackets 4x plus 1. But I still don't have denominators which are the same. I want, if I've got a factor of 4x plus 1 here, I also need a factor of 4x plus 1 on the left as well, so that they're the same. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to multiply top and bottom of this first fraction by 4x plus 1. Whatever you times the top by, you have to times the bottom by. And now you can see, yes, we do have the same denominators. So I can just subtract these numerators. So 2 brackets 4x plus 1, subtract 7. And then we've got this denominator of 6 brackets 4x plus 1. Now, in general, with these kind of questions, you should always try to expand the numerator because you usually can simplify it, but don't expand the denominator. And we'll see why in future videos on this. So let's expand the numerator. We've got 2 times 4x, which is 8x. 2 times 1 is plus 2, and we've got that minus 7. And as I say, leave the denominator in a factorised form like this. And we can tidy up that numerator. We've got 8x, and 2 minus 7 is minus 5. So we have that. And that is our final answer. That's as simple as we can get the fraction. You won't be penalised if you expand out the denominator. But as I said in later videos, it might be that there might be some factor in the, we might be able to factorise further the numerator, and that factor might cancel with something in the denominator, which is why you should, in general, expand the denominator.